all right. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name's Eric, and it's time for another of Dev's decks. He hit us with a double this time, one of his patent double deck techs. Well, we've got a double Dev's deck for you, Dev. Alright, so Pirates, and then Pirates again. We're going to be playing two decks, 2 games each, and then we're going to play a 5th game, and then the 5th game is whatever chat decides they want to see another game of. So, that's how we're going to do tonight's format, and I probably will just go with Dev's double decks in the future. So, if he does another double deck text, just kind of expect me to do it in this format. Alright, okay guys, so as always, if you like the show, give us a thumbs up. Lets more people see it, and if you want to subscribe, go ahead and do that. And let's take a look at the decks. Now, of course, Dev gave a much better deck tech than I will be able to do, and you know he puts a lot of work into those. So if you look in the top right-hand corner, you'll find a link to Dev's channel and to the deck tech, his double deck tech here. And I had a little problem getting the 4 Spire Bluff Canals, so personally I'm gonna have to add 1 mountain here, so you guys might have to jump on me about that. But I had a little issue getting 4 Spire Bluffs. That might be resolved by the time we actually get to play this deck. I'm gonna start with the Aggro deck, and let's look at it first, and we'll talk about the Grixis deck when we get to it. So. Man, a lot of 1-drops. Look at that. Look at those 1-drops. 14 1-mana spells. Creatures. Wow. 2 drops, 14 more. And then, you know, 6 3-drops and 4 4-drops. Man, that like big pirate payoff here. Everything's a pirate except for just a few spells. Like 4 mainboard spells in this whole deck, right? 22 lands. Honestly, 22 might be too many. Maybe not. But man, this deck looks like it's going to be super fun. These 2 power on turn 1. Oh my goodness, this is what I like. I live for this. Anyway, this exact same thing. This is how the entire mono black aggro strategy lays out. You've got these 1-mana 2-power creatures, and man, Dev has given us a ton of them here. We've got 8 in total 1-mana 2-power creatures. Now, even though the others don't have that 1 power, he gives us a little bit of interaction. That haste body getting in there, and that haste body is very, very relevant when you might be playing Rigging Runner. Now, I like me some Rigging Runner. I love First Strike. First Strike on a body is terrific. Personally, my favorite point of First Strike in Pirates right now is Dev nicknamed it Snatchcaster Mage. I like that. I'm going to go with it. It'll snatch a spell, and unfortunately, I think it was a little bit too expensive to throw into this list. 100% though, if I had some copies of that card, I'd probably throw a few of those in the sideboard against any aggressive mirror. Being able to snatch up a Fatal Push, or even if you're snatching up control spells or snatching up burn spells to help you just close the deal. Man, I think my music might be a little bit loud here. What's going on? Let me get that down. See if that's a little bit better. You guys let me know if the music's just too loud or whatever. Alright, so my overall thoughts of the deck. I love all the 2-mana spells. This card alone, oh my, this might be one of my favorite pirates. I absolutely love when you get to put more onto the board without paying a card for it. Like when you can put another permanent on the board and you didn't have to use a card from your hand, that is value, okay? That is what makes a planeswalker, guys. Now, yeah, you gotta put some mana into it. It ain't free, so it ain't like planeswalker good, but being able to put a permanent onto the battlefield, pretty good. Personally, again, I would like if I was going to go hardcore pirates, maybe even remove the lightning strikes for Poisoner. Poisoner with this guy is insane, guys. I've been testing it with my own little Pirates brew, and woo, wow. But that is my first impressions of the deck. Everything else, I love it. I love everything Dev has done here. And that's just my first impressions. Like, if I had a little bit more money to put into it, and Dev even said that he wanted some Poisoner in the deck, and I have no clue where he would be able to fit them in, because I don't really want to give up Lightning Strike. I wouldn't want to give up most of these cards, and giving up another 1-drop, even though this 1-drop is not what you want on turn 1, I don't know if this would be the slot to give up for Poisoner or not. Maybe it would be. Anyway, that is my initial thoughts. Everything else, I'm just, you know, the pirate payoffs are terrific, and I want to get into some games. But first, cannot do that until I fix these lands. I forgot all about the lands, so we're gonna put some pretty lands up. Chat, what do you guys think about Guru lands for some pirates, huh? What do y'all think? Huh? We got it. It's coming from the Guru, so let's go get some Guru mountains. We haven't used Guru lands in a long time, so all right. So let's just go down here to special. Well, I don't like using foil Guru lands online, because even though the other foils look beautiful, man, they do, most of the Guru ones don't shine just right. I mean, that's pretty nice. Like, that's pretty nice. So let's look at the. All right, we might have to use the Guru lands, the foil ones. We're definitely going to use the foil ones. All right. Gotta love some Guru lands, guys. And hey, it's one of the reasons I like to rent cards, because I get to spend tickets on beautiful lands, and I get to, you know, have a pretty deck and play any deck. Any deck. You just own your lands, slap those in. Oh, go away! I can't get rid of this land. I can't drag it away. I can't do anything with it. Alright. I want to remove it. Wow. Let's reload the, is it still there? It is gone. Alright, cool. You are not late. Alright, let's get some shout outs. We had an early crew in here. You guys showed up real early. We had Kawika. Oh man, I'm gonna Udink? Man, I don't know if I should call you Udink or Kawika. We're going to go with Kawika. And then AZ Dr. Drac. Man, these guys' names. You guys are awesome, but wow. Alright, anyway. Silvete, the Troll, Monkey, Philip, Austin, Bruce, Justin. Who else we got in here? Mangle, Jeffrey, Ghostman. If I missed you, just ask the bot for a shout out. Just exclamation point shout out. I'm large. He just ate a mushroom from Mario. He's grown. These pirates are thriving for foil lands. You got it, buddy. Alright, so we've got our lands. We've got everything else. I got a couple shout outs. AZ Drake. Alright, I will remember that. Alright, we're gonna jump into a game here, and let's see what happens. Come up right before I clicked it. Oh no, somebody else got it. Yes, sir. If you send it to me on Patreon, I will get it. I love the way their message system works. So yeah, I try to keep in contact with that, especially since there's becoming more of you guys. We're gonna Friday night flunkouts, man. If you guys stay up late, and even if you don't, you'll be able to watch it late afterwards. I don't know if I'm gonna call that. I don't know what I'm gonna call that, but you know, after man, I'm keeping this hand. Like how all the hands are gonna look this good, aren't they? Like they're all going to look this good. What do we want first? We want this one, right? Okay. All right. We're gonna go cast, and he doesn't have to know that we're black yet, so I'm actually gonna reveal the red one here. You were playing I Am Bread? I'm unaware of the game. Anyway, shout outs to Dev, man. He clearly put a lot of work into these decks. It looks like this is going to be just awesome. I mean, how much damage do we want to put on him? So, I think this turn... Ooh. Ooh, indeed. So, if I just play land, I might be able to get like 8 points of damage out of him. Nothing has... Like, I could go for the haste here. But, I like this play. Heaven forbid he blocks. There's no way he blocks. Okay. Alright, so it just... If we want to do the damage to him, we can. I would much rather get down... Oh man, Kari Zeb's just better here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Hey, Nightbot's working. Me and Nightbot had a long conversation today, guys. Alright? Right. Oh, it's so good. I like Soulscar Mage and then just doing damage to it too, but I am enjoying some Soulscar Mage right now. Like that, I'm playing a lot of different builds you guys are throwing up on Reddit and just kind of testing them out. And man, like, okay, well, it's not great. Oh wow. All right, well. I mean, I'm sure he knows we're pirates, so I'll just go ahead and play the unclaimed territory. One of our spells is going to be a pirate, so... How about we go... pirate? Man, you know what? I actually want to just... I'm going to play that. Now, the reason I use the red mana here, because some of you might freak out on me, but the reason I use the red mana is because I want to keep up the option to play double grasping after combat. But we're going to get into combat right here. And I think that I'm going to go ahead and remove this guy. And then I'll swing with Kari Zev. definitely think that I'm gonna go with grasping scoundrel here. And we're just gonna pass. If I can put enough, I don't know, the way I want to say it is gentle pressure on the opponent, then paying life for this Adanto is useless. Okay, there's some double strike. What do we get? Another Kari Zev. So if I remove Kitty, he can't block Kari Zev at all. If I wait and strike him, I might be able to get an extra 4 points of damage on him. Trade one of these dudes for 4 points. Could just strike him right now and know exactly what I want to do, but striking the cat seems decent too. It's 5 mana to bring this thing back. We're a couple turns off of that. Definitely want to swing with Kari Zev, especially with the backup, but I would like to get in more damage. Man, it's just not going to happen here, is it? Okay, well, we'll swing with Kari Zev. Fortunately, we're getting held back by some cats and... Ooh. Alright, well... I'm going to move the cat up front, so we definitely exchange damage here. We're going to say block, and we'll try to deal the extra 4 points of damage here. So turn a lightning bolt into... Alright, so or turn a lightning strike into a... What is 4 damage? God, I don't even know what 4 damage. Okay, so he pays the 4 life. We kill the cat. We lose Kari Zev. He takes 2 more points of damage in normal damage. We play another Kari Zev pass turn. What? Alright. Hey Sideboard, just tuned in from Australia, good day. Tasmaniac, well welcome dude, welcome. That's awesome. Hope you can understand my accent, sir. Alright, well... everything's a point of damage, right? He got rid of Kari Zev. Nothing we could do about it. If he gobbles this up, he takes 2. If he gobbles something else up, he takes 5, goes to 4. So now he's within lightning strike range. He needs another blocker here. another Adonta. That's pretty good, but unless he's got something to put on it. Ooh, a Sky Marcher. Where are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One permanent away from the city's blessing. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. All are lethal. I'm gonna play it. This is pretty good for us. Okay, so we remove this from play because he can't pay it. Oh man, I really want to swing this turn. Make him put a bunch in front, like make him lose his dudes, and then if he doesn't have another body, he dies to this. But waiting one more turn does sound good. Yeah, he can't pay the 4. I think I'm going to just remove this. And then we lose both of these if I swing. But they're both lethal. He has to block them both. And then we're down to 1-1. Man, I don't like swinging right here. Because he'll still have one dude that has first strike that can get through. I'm not going to swing. Unfortunately, I can't swing right now. Right, I know we're so close. Went Metal Gear Solid music in the background too, you know. The suspense. Oh, he gives it flying anyway. Alright, well. I don't think he can swing. I think he wants to swing, but I don't think he can. Let me fix this. I can't believe I did not. Wow, I jumped straight into the game, didn't even think about it. What is going on? Beginning sideboard. Okay. Well, he must not have had another blocker. So if he didn't have another blocker, the next turn when we swung, it would be lethal. So, okay. A Braid. Fiery Cannonade looks real good. Fiery Cannonade. He's got a lot of enchantments that go along with Saram. I think Fiery Cannonade's going to be probably better than... Oh, what do we take out? Capillary Storm? That's haste, though. And it's some ramp. Do we need ramp? I'm going to take out Capillary Storm for Fiery Cannonade, keeping the curve low. And then, what else do we got? Kite Sail seems good to get up in the air. Although, I'm thinking we're still pretty aggro. Maybe we could trade out Kari Zev for Kite Sail? I don't know, though. Kari Zev is pretty beast. I don't want to give up on any of my 1-drops. However, this one's fairly weak. I might give up this 1-drop on the draw here for the Kite Sail freebooters. Like, 1-2 body's not bad here in a world of 1-1s. Alright. What? No, deck. Alright. Alright. No. I'll put that on the bottom. Drop a mix of 3. Okay. Alright. A bunch of different 3-drops. Speak of Mutiny, that's a card I really like. I might as well push the button here. We'll play a red source, and I'm just going to pass the turn. And now I'm definitely going to play like I have a shock. Well, we'll go ahead and play Karizev. Oh, Baffling In. Man, that's a cool card, isn't it? Alright, well, I'm going to Rune Raider and see what happens. Got nothing else to do. Definitely have to keep putting things on the battlefield. Danto's Vanguard is not a good blocker here. Ooh, wow, those are good blockers. Alright, well, let's see which one he puts in front of it. I hope I did not just cough on you guys. I am so sorry. Alright, I think I just kill this. As much as I want to, like... Yeah, I'm just going to kill this, and... we'll go from there. At least I've attacked now. So, I'll still draw a card. What do we get? Karizev. Alright. That'll go really good with the Rune Raider we have next turn. So if he can't remove this, then we'll be able to play both next turn. A Danto. Cartouche. Oh man, that Cartouche is just so horrible for us. Would love to top deck the pirate burn the, what's it called? The Cannonade. Oh man, Cannonade would be so good right now. It's not horrible. That's not horrible at all. So that was a really good top deck here. I'm just going to play the Fanatical Firebrand and swing. I know this is just like maybe not the best play in the world, but oh well. I'm going to draw 2 cards, probably take a little bit of life here. What am I doing? I always want to just jump straight to that next phase. Alright, now we'll do it. And just pass the turn here. Should have left up that shock I was talking about earlier. Alright, another... So we get land and Fanatical. We take 1 damage. Might have to start trading these guys in if he starts swinging. But these may also allow us to go wide. Dorn Pouncer. Oh man, that means we don't get to swing with the Firebrand. Legendary rule. What's going on here? Let's go, dude. You put it on the stack. Okay. Swing, 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 swing. So now I'm putting a little bit of faith in him wanting to keep Saram. We're going to find out. But he's got 0 cards in hand. I'm going to start getting sideways here. Oh, wow. Alright. We've got enough to play everything here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now he can bring back the cat, which is really dangerous. I'm worried about him being able to bring back this cat. And, I mean, if he goes Saram... Alright, well, we're going to trade. Okay, I do not have good pirate music. I guess I should have found some, right? Some piratey music. I had found some Duke Nukem, and then when I listened to it, it just had, ooh, it was, I was like, there's no way I can stream this. This is just too hard. Terrible sequencing? Okay. You're probably right about that. Like, this cat here is... And what's worse is we've gotten in no damage here. Swing with Kari Zev. Man, I wish I had some more menace. Can't yet, unless I attack with this. We'll just go with Kari Zev. Is Ragabon, would Ragabon give it another one? But then that would only be 4, and we would have to swing with all of them for it to get in for 5. Oh man, it's gonna be rough. We need a way to draw cards. Well, he's not legendary. See, I want to play Ruin Raider with the guy who has Flash. I definitely want those two in the same deck. Because, like, drawing a Ruin Raider, like, drawing that right now would be epic. Well, we're pretty much just dead. I don't think I can fight back against this cat anyway. Let's go ahead and get into game 3. Okay. I think we just have to run it the way it is. Maybe the Abrades for more removal. Maybe that is better than the Kite Sail. Just having more ways to kill his guys. Now, I do want to be aggro here, but I got to be able to get rid of those first strike dudes. Like, those cartouches, man, I have got to be able to answer that. We would love to play first. Right, we've got in all the removal we can bring in. This hand looks as good as just about any we're going to get, I think. Alright, well, we get to cast. We'll reveal Kari Zev, because he's going to see Kari Zev next turn anyway. Luckily, the land has definitely been coming out very smooth. We haven't had a land problem yet. I mean, we may get trapped on 2, but I kind of expect that out of these low land counts. So, like, from time to time, getting trapped on 2 or 3 is going to happen. But being trapped on 2 is not horrible in this deck. You can still cast most of the deck. Now, a question would be is, he's got 19 creatures. Like, do I just play Kari Zev, start getting my board out, Do I swing? Do I abrade it? Oh, the question. I kind of just want to run into this thing, but I also want to build a board presence up to be able to fire off this fiery cannonade and do some work. You know what? I'm gonna offer a trade. We're gonna try to remove as many of his creatures as possible. Maybe building the board might be the way to go, but I think, like, if we can answer most of his creatures. What? I'm doing it again. I think if we can answer most of his creatures, we're going to be alright. I think in the long run, we're going to be the deck that draws a lot more creatures than him. I get that I have that for the blowout, but I'm worried that that might be risky as well. Alright, well, we'll do 3 here and draw a card. Like, do we let him have Saram for a turn? Like, having Saram with 5 cards in hand might be a little dangerous. I don't like him having Saram. I know it was a horrible, horrible use of our mana. But, because this 3 damage was happening anyway, he wasn't blocking. And I don't like him having Saram. Not with 5 cards in hand. If he only had a few cards in hand, then maybe. Alright, so hopefully now he has to get to the point where he wants to put out more than 1 creature per turn. We've got our 3 mana, we're set, we're good, we've got spells to cast, we're doing damage, we're keeping his board clean. People are loving Jim Davis's list here. I popped my head in Jim Davis's Twitch stream today and thanked him for the list and everything. By the way, there's a card on that Bant approach list now to Jim Davis's YouTube. So I was looking for the best way to do that and found that out today. Anyway, I really like Jim Davis's stuff, so if you guys want to check him out, man, he's a great player, great deck builder. Alright, cat. This is almost a good time for Cannonade. Would love to be able to draw a card. I would almost just swing with this and play the Rune Raider anyway. But if he gets this over 2 power, oh man, it is over. Like, if we just, honestly, if we don't do this now, it's probably going to get bad for us. This has lifelink. First strike. I think this is where I need to go with this. I'm just going to fire it off now. I'm not even going to wait. Yeah, he can get that cat back, but it ain't going to have first strike this time unless he can put another enchantment on it. And then we have an answer for it next turn. And like, I'm still waiting on the Baffling End to deal with this Kari Zev. Like, if he's been trying to get on the aggressive, then we've definitely held him off of that. No blue cartouche. No cartouche. No cartouche. Cartouche. No, that's white. A Danto. Okay. Well, this may go really well for us. We'll call Vampire, right? We're playing Vampires, right? This is... no? Okay. Not funny. Heard. Okay, so... we attack? So, I kind kind of want him to be able to put life into this. Wow. Okay, this is going to seem real weird, but I'm going to do this. We're just going to do it like this. And he's not blocking. Okay. Well, if he's not going to block, then I'm drawing a card. Probably going to draw a card anyway. But, you know. Slipper. I thought the same thing, Michael. Man, I have let chat get behind on me. So now we've pushed the pressure. Like from the beginning here, we've been the attacker. And that is really, really good for us. And now I'm gonna force him to pay 4 life if he wants to keep this. And he paid it. That takes him to 3. And, I mean, what, is he going to swing with this? Sure. Doesn't have lifelink. I think he's digging. I think he's just on a prayer and digging. I'll let him have it. Hope it was what he was looking for. Alright, so here Kari Zev has Menace. Ragabond, like, if he blocks here and blocks Ragabond, he gains 1, loses 1. Loses both of his dudes. And it's not exactly great for us, is it? It ain't exactly great. But he's at 3. We can probably get in there. Bunch of good creatures in this deck. I got faith. Dev's deck, he's got me. He's got me. You're playing Grixis Control this standard? I don't disagree with that at all, CJ. Like, man, Grixis Control, like, Grixis is my jam anyway, but I just love all the different decks in Grixis, and I even have to catch myself. Certain weeks I'll just get to, like, oh, I just keep playing with nothing but Grixis cards, and I have to forcibly force myself over to some other colors. But yeah, it's Grixis is my jam. Just keep smashing. Like, I think that's the way we got to do this here, right? Just trust it. Deb's got us covered. He's got it. He's got it. We're gonna hit lightning bolt right off the top. No problem. Something, not lightning bolt, but you know, standard one. Lightning strike, strike. Yeah. Amulet. That is one Grixis deck I'm not 100% fond of. What's the real way dinos died? Pirate Reanimator. Pirate Reanimator's how dinos died. Well, I mean, I showed the power of taking someone's Galta with Grixis. Man, that was great in that Grixis Walker's deck. Did you guys watch? I know you watched it. You all watched that one. That was awesome. They just planned Chase to Ixalan. They didn't just plan Chase to Ixalan. What? I'm missing something. Oh, they didn't just planes chase to Ixalan. All right. I need to read between the lines. Read between the lines, Eric. All right. Well, he scooped it up. We were waiting on him to pass priority. I think he's looking at things going. And it said he disconnected beforehand. So, all right. Well, that was game one. I think we kind of had that anyway. We definitely had him on the ropes there. Danto couldn't trade in anymore. You know, a lot of a cool interaction there. So, what was the next card? I don't know. I let it go. I'm very, very sorry. Ripley. Let's play a game, Ripley. No, somebody else got you. All right. Well, let's find somebody else here. Mr. Meatball. Once. Oh, wow. I wonder what we're against. I mean, this is kind of our premium removal. If we're against Grixis, man, this just eats them up. They don't want to spend spells on this. Like your glint sleeve siphoner. Haha. I'm gonna keep it. We've got a plethora of pirates. We've got a Karizev. We can turn 3 2/1 drops, swing with haste. Like, yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, let's fix this. I don't know what is up with chat. There's that white line on chat that I don't like. Let's see if I can fix that. Where are you at, my chat? Let's go with that. Ooh, pirates! Mr. Meatball's playing some pirates. Alright. Well, unfortunately, your pirates line up better than ours do. Ah, alright, well, we can only pass the turn, getting punished for keeping the hand. So he revealed Siren Storm Chaser. 10-1 says this is Dev's other deck. Which is probably why I couldn't get Spirebluff Canals, because everybody in the world trying to play this deck. Deck's got a ton of removal too. Oh my goodness, it's got so much removal. I mean, it's the Pirate God in Grixis. It's got to be good. Like, I was just looking at it, I was like, oh, deck looks great. Chart, of course. Okay, they're playing with the idea Dev said at the end of that deck. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, like, they may not even know who Dev is, but, I mean, come on. Who doesn't know who Dev is? Well, this is kind of good for us. I'm going to Fanatical. And then I'm going to swing for 2. And play Rigging Runner. Like, Well, I like this pirate. This pirate is... No! This pirate is good. This pirate is good. Turn off auto yield. What? No! I clicked it. I clicked turn off auto yield. I knew I had pushed that button. Oh my goodness. Oh, why do I torture myself? Why do I torture myself? Okay. Why do I do this to myself? Alright, well... I mean, I can tap and trade these. Lookouts dispersal. Okay. If he trades here, it's kind of like either way. I have no auto yields up. Just making sure. We're not doing it again. Not doing it again. Okay, so now we'll rigging runner. Alright, so we've got our first strike blocker down. Could have had, like, technically Karizev, but... Man, he is... Is it just red-blue? Ooh, this may not even be Grixis. Yeah, and he's even spending that for blue. Well, thank you for subscribing. I heard the notification, but I do not see it. Bear, welcome to Sideboard MTG. Alright, well, he's got another of these guys. And a shock. Of course he does. Of course he does. Alright, well. And here we just fanatical and... Well, he's going to chart a course, just drawing cards. Absolutely. Doesn't have to discard. It's nice. It's nice. I like drawing cards. You're doing token. Ooh, wow. Alright. Man, I haven't had an really open spot to get down this Karizev yet. Now, here I'm actually going to be only swinging with one. Like, what's the ideology behind swinging with more than one? Like, I know I want to play Ruin Raider. We're also at the point where I want to start putting the brakes on because I don't know what I'm going to flip off the top. Just going to swing with the one. Been trying to live the dream on making Sidisi a Sin deck that's going into massive Torment of Hailfire. Okay. Well, if he wants to trade here, I am okay with that. Like, that's... I mean, that's just like tapping it and killing it anyway. So, yeah, I was okay with those. And then we'll play the Ruin Raider and pass the turn here. Alright, what do we get? Captain Lannery Storm seems real good considering we can drop that with haste. Alright, so we can drop Lannery Storm with haste, make a treasure, play Karizev turn 2. Is he going to get in here? Where are we at with this? Like, do we trade Lannery Storm for this? Am I willing to take a point of damage at this point? Yeah, I guess so. And I don't see me actually doing anything else here. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what he cast. He didn't cast anything. We're going to go on to our turn. Alright, well, we actually hit the land. So we don't have to swing with Lannery Storm if we don't want. But think I do want. Let's go ahead and play the Lannery Storm out. We don't need our mana for anything. If he blocks the Lannery Storm, then we're gonna continue pushing damage with other things. I can't let him block here. We have to get in with something. So Lannery Storm it is. Or we could trade both of these for this. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we just swing with Lannery Storm. Take our hit. Get our card. Maybe I just swing with one of these guys. Yeah. We'll just save Lannery Storm. We'll activate Raid this way. We've used our mana efficiently. We don't need this yet. What is that, like, 8 mana enchantment, guys, that makes you, like, have to sack a creature or you, like, lose 5 life that I keep seeing played in those really big discard decks? Like, what is that? I can't think of the name of the enchantment, and it's pretty good. Okay, so we can, if we want to shoot that, we can probably just do it here. I'm going to go ahead and try it. So if he wants to pay the one to, you know, shoot it, he can. Alright, to protect it. Either way, it's like us shooting. Yeah. Alright, so it was like I shot the thing, but if he had a glimmer, now he's not going to glimmer. You know, that sort of thing. Hey, Warkite Marauder, just when I got rid of my way to kill it. Of course, that's kind of what I expected. He had to get rid of those before he could get rid of. Alright, we're going to want to kill one of them, but I also want to get in on some damage. I think the Warkite Marauder has got to go. But if I kill one of the ones that, like whichever one goes to block Ruin Raider, I feel much better about it. Yeah, I think I want to push him here. I mean, he's not double blocking Kari Zev. That's just not happening. He might be about to burn something. Looks like he's not. He let the Ragabond. Man, I wish that was a pirate. It'd go really good, wouldn't it? It's a monkey pirate. Blue-red pirates. It looks good. Let's see how he does in blocks. Alright, so he's wanting to trade there. I am 100% willing to let that happen. Yes, absolutely. Take 6. Go to 10. We can't pump. I mean, I could save it, but I would rather kill the Warkite. I wanted to kill the Warkite, but I also wanted this off the board. So now I'll just kill Warkite. And I'm going to do it now while, like, he hasn't had a chance to draw another card. And then we'll pass and draw a card. So far, this deck has been really sweet. Oh, man, how good can it get? That's pretty sweet. Let's see what he does here. Fathom Fleet. Well, let's go ahead and attack. am Groot. I don't know the game. Okay, so I'm just going to play the Fathom Fleet and pass the turn. I wonder if he's sitting over there with like a fiery cannonade or something in his hand going, oh. Whew. Man, if he's got a strike, we're so dead to this Ruin Raider here. No! Do we have a strike in our grave? No! 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 Oh my gosh! What? Oh, the power! Oh, is there anything we can do about it? Is there anything? There's nothing. Nothing that can be done about it. Oh! Alright, alright. You got us, opponent. You got us. Wow! Snatchcaster getting it. Not with my own gun. Please, not with my own gun. Alright, well, he's got some red pirates for sure. This ain't gonna work. He's got a lot of flyers. So, here's my question. If he makes our Kitesail Freebooter a 0-1 with no abilities, and then it's removed from the battlefield, does he get his card back? Because I don't think he does. Dewey. What is Dewey? We definitely need removal. Although we were doing pretty good in removal. We kind of lost to our own Rune Raider there. Dip into 3, man. Wow. And that's the card I want in the sideboard. It's not Kitesail here. Man, I really wish we had that card. Okay. So, we have to be able to kill his pirates. This is just going to be a beatdown, isn't it? Yeah. We're on the play. I don't see trading anything out, really. I want to take out 2 cards. I just don't know what they are. Maybe a Dire Fleet, which is questionable. Don't get me wrong. And a Lannery Storm? Okay. Here we go. What? Alright. Would I like to play first? Absolutely, I'd like to play first. No. Okay, we'll mulligan. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. I'm going to keep. We'll see what we get on top. We'll put that on the bottom. We already have more than enough lands. Probably should have mulliganed again here. Like, maybe we should have played this a little bit more aggressive and mulliganed again to see if we could have got to another good start. But we don't know. We might have a really good turn 2 top deck. If it's not a land, it should be pretty good. Oh, wow. Chat. What it... Like, what's going on here, dude? I'm gonna time you out for a minute, man. I don't know exactly what language you're using, but I don't like it. Oh my god, people eating Tide Pods. I'd rather play Magic than talk about drama. Definitely. You know. Okay, well, we're gonna... Ooh, we got a 2-drop! Alright. Unfortunately, we have to kill this thing before we can play our 2-drop. Which means unless we get another 1-drop, we can't play this. Alright, he's going to shoot us. Like, we can't just let him shoot this thing, but this, I love this. I love this card. If it survives, it is so good. I don't know what January means. Like, man, you guys are so far beyond me. I got Nightbot fixed, and now, like, wow. Alright. Let's just play Magic, guys. It's not going to be really bad for next turn. I'm going to like that, because even if he removes the Ruin Raider, we're going to call Pirate. Man, I mean, a 1-drop would have been great, but we'll take it. I would like to be able to add more to the board, but looks like we're just going to be able to get in for 2 here. At least we get to start pushing damage. And then we'll just play Rune Raider and pass. Hopefully won't have the shock for it. Now next turn we'll be able to pre-combat Dire Fleet. If we stack the triggers, we can Captain Lannery Storm. That's a good combo, by the way. You think this deck will get blown? Against removal, it's definitely a little difficult. Ooh, wow. He's going to tap out. I'm just going to take it. If he goes for 5, then that's fine. Alright, we're going to go land. Captain Storm. And then we should be able to stack these triggers so that we have the alright, so I want to put this one first, so Lannery Storms resolves first. And then when it asks me to pay the mana, I will sacrifice this for mana, which triggers Captain Lannery Storm. Do have to finish this before we get the trigger. And then we'll make a Menace Pirate and get in for a ton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Alright, we'll take him to 9. Now, this pirate is definitely exchangeable as a blocker. Like, whoa, wow, wow. Yeah, I will block the Lannery Storm. It represents 4 points of damage, and if he had like a Buccaneer's Bravado, it would represent lethal. And I don't think we can go that route. And now he's dead. Alright. Okay, on the draw this time, how do we play things different on the draw? Let's say he's going to be the aggressor. Or do we think that we have more cards and can turn the tide? I want the Kite Sail Freebooters. Kari Zev is really good. Rigging Runner's great. I think, again, I'm going to have to take out the Scoundrels being on the draw. And, man, that's kind of where I want to be. I get bringing in the Abrades to deal with him, but I want to keep a healthy number of creatures. Bring in Neckbreaker. Bring in the other Neckbreaker on the draw? No, I think we got to keep our curve really low against this aggro deck. I want to take one neck breaker out here. Like, I don't... Like, if I brought in anything else, it would be the Captain Lannery Storm. The next deck is the Grixis deck that Dev put out. I think I just want to run it like this. It's game changing. You started playing MTG 4 years ago? Okay. Well, that's... Yeah, okay. Okay, I was trying to think of what block was out 4 years ago, but I can't go back that far. Alright, man, this is a very, very bad hand. I'm going to mulligan this. We can't keep this. We have to have more threats, but we do need land, so it might go down like this, guys. I'm going to keep a one lander, but the deck loves us, so it's going to give us another land. That is so good. Why haven't we been able to find ours? Okay, well, we'll pass back to the opponent here. Can't swing into that. What did he reveal? He revealed Captain Lannery Storm. After a 20-year hiatus, so somebody played in high school. And I love how these videos give a fresher... maybe on the mechanics. At least playing MTGO, I love how it stacks the deck for you, or stacks, like puts things in stack and allows you to visualize that. I recommend any new player, you know, at least watch the videos and learn how the stack works. And when you can visualize that, I'm a visual learner, so I like to be able to see things. That's what a visual learner is. But no, I do. It just helps when I can see things. So watching the stack layout, it's really good. All right. Well, I kind of want to just kite sail here. And then we'll at least know what we're up against. I mean, we know we're up against a Captain Lannery Storm at least. But if he's got, you know, something else, we might want to take it. Ooh, ooh. I forgot about this little pirate. That's a good one. Lookout's Dispersal. He's got a Daredevil. He's got a Shock. So, wow. That one's a good one. I like that. All right. He's got to want to play his cards. Lightning Strike, like he'll be able to get our Lightning Strike at some point, so we got to worry about that. But I'm just going to take Shock for now. And we can kill that. But I think we can get in for 1 point of damage safely. And I think that's about all we're going to get in here. Right, Kite Sail is terrific for raid. Especially getting over those clogboard states and stuff. I'm with you, Rich. You started in Kaladesh. I started in Mirrodin block, Zendikar, Innistrad, like all of that. Well, Innistrad had not come out yet. It was the end of Zendikar, World Wake, like all of those cards. I'm just going to take the damage here. We'll see if he wants... Ooh, alright. So, he's got a counter spell. But he doesn't have lands. He's like me, he's stuck on lands. Ooh, he's going to go ahead and Lightning Strike. Alright. Well... what does that mean for us? Alright, so he gets a Shock. Make him shock the dire... like... What I'm thinking is I just have to make him shock something. Or he top decks a land and I lightning strike something of his. Seems bad. But maybe. We'll find out. Yeah, not getting lightning him is definitely not the right answer. No way. See, he just got his land. Not against the aggro. Not this early in it. Not with the limited amount of kill we have in the deck. Okay, so this thing's at flying, right? Nope, just can't be blocked. So might as well have flying. I'm gonna let him have his treasure here and see if he spends it to shock me. No? Alright, well then I'm going to shock Captain Leonary Storm. Or Lightning Strike Captain Leonary Storm. And then we'll just... Ooh, we hit a land. Alright, we know he's got a shock. Got to get that shock out of his hand. Let's just attack for 2 here. I need to keep these alive to force pressure on how important this guy is going to be. As long as we maintain that this dude is very important, he will shock it. Then we'll sack both of our dudes to deal with his last pirate. And then look out, dispersal costs 3. We might be able to slip this down. Man, I don't know. That all sounds really sketch. Yeah, I need cards, I know, but I can't play it because I won't get to my end phase. Like, it's not going to get me a card if I can't get there. Like, if I just play this, it's dead. We know that he has shock in hand. So we got rid of... What, he had 2 Leonary Storms? Did he have 1 or 2? And he's got the... He's still got the Daredevil. Alright, so now he still has... He still has shock and... I think I trade here. I mean, he's going to shock it next turn anyway. I mean, if I take the 4, we go to 10. I'm okay with this. We'll take 4. I mean, he's going to shock this before we get into combat, right? Well, we get a land. Alright, we'll move to combat. And now we get our shock. Hey, sweet. Now he's also tapped down... Past, oh man, but well, at least we get to draw a card. We will get to do that because now he can't. I mean, he's just going to Daredevil next turn, get back our Lightning Strike, strike our Rune Raider. Man, trying to play him out of these cards has been rough. A little late now. Alright, well. He's still got 3 cards in hand. It's treated us really well. Like, we're in a pseudo mirror match, if you will, like against other pirates. So some of our board wipe that would be really good against other decks aren't quite so well. And that's only because, you know, it's an inflated... I'm going to take it. It's an inflated meta right now because Dev just come out with this deck. Everyone's kind of playing it and playing versions of pirates. I mean, Dev and, you know, well, any of the big YouTube guys, like when they run something, like you see people play it. So, you know, I mean, even me, I'm playing it because Dev put it out, you know. So, just like all you guys. It's kind of what I'm here for, to play the decks that you guys can't. He might just strike me. Strike me, shock. That's what I would do. Shock. Like, really, dude? I mean... He's going to slow play the shock like we don't know we have it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and swing with Ruin Raider. Kill this thing. Do we pay 3 here? Play Buccaneer? I mean, we're probably going to die here on by our own terms. Tap, tap, concede. I keep doing that. Yeah. I'll just... We'll just cast Daring Buccaneer and pass. What do we go to? Huh? Karzev! Yay! Alright, he let me die to my own devices. Okay. Well, that happens sometimes. Okay, let's go take a look at the Grixis deck. Alright? That deck was fun, though. I definitely like it. And if you guys decide you want to see more of this, Game 5 will be decided by chat, like I said at the beginning. So we did 2 decks of this 2 games of this deck. Now we're gonna do 2 games of the Grixis list. And if you guys decide you want to see the other deck for for the 5th game, or this deck for the 5th game, it's up to y'all. I'll let you guys choose there in chat. Okay, we've got Warkite Marauder, card I've been dying to play with. I know some of you guys were deck building with it and wanted me to play some pirates and stuff, and unfortunately it was not in our tribal deck this weekend. We didn't get to play with it, so I'm excited to be able to play with Warkite Marauder. Warkite Marauder, Harness Lightning seems really good. You got Kitesail Freebooter. Oh my god. What are you doing, Andrew? I'm going to let it go through, but what are you doing? Are people being mean to each other? Are you guys being mean to each other? Lucas, welcome. If you saw this deck tech, well, I'm glad you're about to get some gameplay here. That card and Harness is sick. You are right. I like Direfleet Devil, and I like Direfleet Poisoner. Honestly, the only other pirate I wish was in this deck, and probably only as a 2 of, would have been Fathom Fleet. Because the deck can reliably on turn 4 have a buddy for Fathom Fleet, or maybe even on turn 3. So, Fathom Fleet's awesome, especially when you have like Direfleet Poisoner. Oh, that is good. That is good. Alright, that's the deck. You guys see it. Again, if you would have liked to have seen other cards in this deck, you're gonna have to, you know, go talk to Dev about that. He builds these. And I'm going to fix these lands. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Alright, where are our pretty lands? And we'll go back to shinies here. We're in Grixis. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I thought about collecting all of the really cool lands and just like mixing it up and having like Ravnica theme lands or something like that. And just have different lands for you guys. But I ended up moving off of it. Okay, so let's look at the sideboard real quick before we get into it. Again, Fiery Cannonade. We get to play with some Daredevils. Negate, Chart a Course, Chandra's Defeat, Lost Legacy, Vraska's Contempt, all the good stuff. Okay. Wow. Alright, what do we got? We got like... Is chat trolling tonight? Like, what is going on? I want to see Captain's Hook get some play in some kind of theft deck, I guess. Like where you're stealing their dude, but how do you get it off of one dude and onto another? And then, like, when you put it on, like, the other guys, my real point is, when you put it onto your other... Man, this is a bad hand to start with, but... Maybe. I mean, we have colors. It's going to be slow, but we can stop some stuff. Man, this seems really slow. This is not an aggro deck, though, and I probably shouldn't play it as an aggro deck, so I'm going to keep this. I do have a creature, and I might be able to get some value out of it. I've got Harvester. I'm going to keep this. What's our count? What is our count? I guess I should have studied the deck a little bit more. I did get in a game with each of them, but... didn't actually get to study them. 21 creatures, 14 other. Alright, well, that's a good count. I'm going to go ahead and... I'll just play the mountain and pass. Unclaimed territory. Is this more pirates? Vampires. Vampires. Alright. I already did the aggro deck, Michael. I sure did. But if the chat wants to see it, we will look at the other aggro deck. Alright, so kind of want to just kite sail freebooter here. And, you know, see if the vampire deck has anything we really need to worry about. And that'll help us line up. And, alright, so... Metallic Mimic will need to be killed. Lieutenant needs... Man, all of these... Okay, well, we pretty much just got to kill everything. We'll take the Baffling in, which is his only real removal. And then, yeah. Alright. This is going to be good. Okay. That definitely gets in. As much as I want to... I don't know. I kind of do want to just play Aether Sphere Harvester. Ooh. Also want to just Fatal Push this. I'm going to Fatal Push it. And then, it's going to leave us with some options for next turn. I think I want to go with the options. I mean, you got a Metallic Mimic. No land. Alright, so cards in his hand that we know about. No, we're not blocking. Alright, Baffling In we've taken care of. This we've taken care of. We've seen this, and we've seen this. He's got 2 cards in hand. We don't know. Alright. I am going to go ahead and kill that Metallic Mimic. Cannot, I repeat, leave that laying around. Okay. We do get another land. That is very nice for us. Alright, so I don't know his other cards. I am going to go ahead and take the risk. I'm going to get out my Aether Sphere Harvester. We're going to turn this 1 damage a turn into 3 damage per turn. And I am going to get in for this 1 right now, though. Even though I could stop him from blocking next turn. Or stop him from attacking next turn. I'm okay with it. I want to get him as close to dead as possible. The closer we get him, the better off we'll be. And right now I don't want to give up any damage. If you lost life last turn, put a 1/1 counter on. Oh wow, that I was wondering why he paid for it with the Dunes. Wow, okay. I'm going to crew here. And then swing for... Yeah, swing for 3. I really wish this could pull things out of our yard. And I'll pay the energy. We're going to give it lifelink. And I don't think I'm casting anything else here. Oh, we paid the energy. Don't worry, Rich. Okay. Legion's Landing. I'm going to counter that. I don't want him to have a Legion's Landing. For one, if it flips, it's another land. And we've got him kind of choked right now anyway. We're going to trade the Poisoner here for his 3/3. It doesn't have first strike or anything. He's going to gain life equal to its toughness, so yeah, getting rid of it now. Or do we take it? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we'll go to 11. We're going to crack back for 5. We'll put him at 7. The next turn he'll crack back for a minimum of 6. Because he's going to gain here. Maybe 7. If he can lose life or gain life. He can't. Or can he lose life next turn? Yeah, I'm going to hit him. So that'd be 7 coming back at us. Can we race this? I think we can. I think we can just race it. We've got all this lifelink. The race is on. Okay, well, I like that too. Well, we get to look at his hand. We'll know exactly what we're up against. Radiant Destiny. Wow. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and crew with the Summon Sick. and get in for 6. Ooh, what am I doing? Almost pulled it out of combat. Alright, well, we've given it lifelink. And he's going to gain life. Maybe I should have just played this. Underwhelming. Yeah, well, let's see what happens here. Radiant Destiny. Okay. Well, he doesn't have Ascend. He's only got 6 permanents. Okay, well, we'll definitely take it. We don't have a lot of choice here. So that leaves him at 5. He has to block the Poisoner. Okay, so... Alright. Let's go ahead and... crew... I'm going to say... I'm just going to crew here. We're going to do this in 2 turns. Since we can't do it all this turn, we're going to do it in 2. So... yeah, we're just going to do this. And I'm going to leave some stuff back. Maybe I should have left back the one with the Radiant Destiny on it. Well, I'm swinging with this. I'm leaving this back and I'm leaving back the Dire Fleet. Like, I want to leave back the first strike. That's why I didn't go ahead and play it. Other than, you know, of course we don't have anything. Like, we've got no value out of it. I've been greedy with it already. I'm going to go ahead and pay the life, of course. Gain a little bit more life. Give us a little bit more stability. And then... would it have been lethal? Oh my god, did I just pass up lethal? Did I really? Oh, yes, I need to learn to do math. I am sorry, guys. Wow, it would have been lethal. Okay. So if I would have just crewed with this and swung with both flyers... I don't know why I keep thinking this thing's in the air. Alright, well... if that was lethal, then this should also be lethal. I don't think he just kills us here. Although he could, like... well, we know he doesn't have settle. Yeah, definitely a punt. Definitely a punt. Ike, you've got it, man. I definitely missed lethal there, but I don't think we're dead. Does he have any way to deal 3 extra points of damage to us? I don't think he does. Yep. I'm just going to not block. There we go. Okay. Oops. Man, I really goofed that one up, didn't I? Punt. Oh, we got the punt. Well, he could... alright, well, punt. I'm not going to get stuck in it. We're going to move on. We're going to move on. Alright, so... oh, wow. What do we want to bring in here? So, he's vampires. Fiery Cannonade is just terrific. Like, yeah, I really like Fiery Cannonade. How many, like, must answers does he have? Can we take out the counter? We didn't even get into the big stuff. I don't think Direfleet Poisoner is good. I mean, Direfleet Daredevil's good in this matchup. But then again, he may bring in a bunch of... like, what is he going to bring in? He's got maybe Fatal Pushes and stuff. So, man, maybe it would be good. I don't know, the first strike's pretty good too, though. Especially with Direfleet Poisoner. I think I just like the Aether Sphere Harvester plan. Yeah, I kind of like what we've got right here. I want to cut maybe one counter, maybe even a hostage taker. I'm gonna cut one. Man, hostage taker would be so good though, like to just take their lieutenant or something. He did not have any flying to block. I made a punt, like just free and clear. I had lethal on the battlefield and just didn't do it. Let it go. Let it go. All right. Don't get stuck in your punts. I'll say that in real Magic too. It happens. Punts are part of Magic, so don't get stuck in them. Move on. Don't get trapped into playing a bad lineup after you've made a punt either. Try to get everything back on track or draw up a new game plan. Okay. We don't have Pirate Payoff, but we've got a turn 2 Kill Spell, a turn 3 counter, turn 4 Hostage Taker. We can disrupt some stuff. I'm gonna keep. It's not. I don't know if this is 100% what I'd be looking for, but I'm gonna keep it. Although, also, you know, I think these are gonna be really good here. I think we're gonna have the ability to catch up from behind. I'm gonna go ahead and threaten the Fatal Push because it doesn't 100% matter here for us. Man, it really hurts just thinking, wow, I don't even have the option to top deck a Glint Sleeve Siphoner right here and play this Aether Hub with 2 energy. It's just not even there. Okay, this thing, huh? Well, alright. Alright, so he's gonna get this thing. Thank you for subscribing, Travis. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the sideboard, or sideboard MTG. If you build decks, Travis, get over to the Reddit. By the way, guys, if you are new to the channel, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel, like the channel if you like it, and then get over to the Reddit and post some decks or vote on decks and things of that nature. Man, I wish I had a counter spell. I'm going to go ahead and kill this, though, before its power gets any greater. Now we have to just answer everything. Okay. Yep. Alright, he'll gain 2 life here, which is just the life that he's lost. So, okay. Man. Ah, can't deal with it now. It's there. That's done. Thank you, Peter Klein. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. The alerts seem to be working today. That's cool. Alright, Andrew. Let's see what you got here. And I mean the opponent. The opponent's name is Andrew. Okay, so we can go counterspell. Kind of like counterspell, kill spell. Or we can go Aether Sphere Harvester. Next turn, Hostage Taker, whatever they play. Crew. Swing, gain 3. Like, how worried am I next turn and the turn after that about what they play? I want to be picking apart synergy anyway. I'm going to go with the... I want to get my Harvester down. Alright, and then we'll pass the turn. Harvester just seems really good. Seems like it'll be a really good payout later. And depending on what dude plays here, I mean, we could just go... I would love to steal an Adonto. I'm going to try to steal an Adonto. Let's see what he does here. We'll go ahead and crew. And 100% I'm going to go ahead and pay the energy. Oh, wow. Oh, man. You guys hate me, don't you? You guys have to hate me. I don't know why I double tap keys. Oh, wow. This is why playing on a computer. Oh, my goodness. Oh, alright. Alright. Oh. I double tapped the 1 key as soon as I got into combat before I could click the harvester. Yikes. Well, let's see if he's got another answer. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Let's try it one more time, shall we? Missed 3 points of damage, 6-point life swing. Man, I'm on it tonight. There's no way, like, Deb's gonna be like, I can't believe you play my decks. We might still be able to pull this out, though. Like, the deck is that powerful. We might be able to pull something out here. Alright, well, that's all we've got. We'll gain 3, hit him for 3. I mean, he might hit us back for 4, but if he passes turn... Oh, if he passes turn, we'll gain this thing and then... start trying to kill stuff. Alright, well, he's going to get in for 4. Let's see what other answers does he have. I mean, I'm going to take the only 4/4 creature I can grab here. I'm going to go ahead and do it and grab this Scry. So, we'll go ahead and get his Paladin. Which, now if the Paladin dies, don't we get, like, gain 4 life? Right? Yeah, he's going to go ahead and scoop it up. Alright, well... that was the game. That was game 1. And I mean, I goofed that up, but that is the power of the Scarab God. Wow, it can just pull you back out of nowhere. It didn't matter. It doesn't matter, Rich. He scooped it up. Yeah, he just didn't want to. Like, he had no answer to the Scarab God after he played the Thopter Arrest to deal with the little pirate, not the little one, the 4-mana hostage taker. He didn't have an answer. So, yeah, I think it was a little bit of an early scoop. He could have fought, but we were about to swing for 8, 3 of which was lifelink. You know, so MTG 421. Well. Let's play some Magic. Yeah, if they let you untap with the Scarab God, and then I think he kind of knew that, oh wait, now he gets my dude, and he clearly knew how good that creature was. Aether Hub, Poisoner, wow, I'm going to keep, man. This is like probably the most aggro hand we could get, and we're on the play, so, sure. Like, there's not 100... like % chance that this is actually an aggro hand. We're only swinging with 1/1s, but depending on what we're playing against, we might be able to rip his hand apart. And Warkai Marauder, yeah, I want to play this card. That's what I want to do. We need to draw some mana though. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that just sexy? Alright, let's see what he's playing. Wow. I love it when a plan comes together. He's going to cycle a cast out. I love it. Okay, he's going to go ahead and get a new card beforehand here. Alright. Wow. Okay, so... green, white, aggro. He doesn't have a spell for us to take. Adanto's Vanguard gonna be an issue. We'll see though. This Warkite Marauder might be the real deal here. I'm gonna go ahead and get in for one. Nothing else I can do about it. He's playing creatures. We're gonna get in the air. Yeah. It's MTGO. It's messed up. If you've got the promos, I seen a white negate earlier today. So yeah, I mean they're pretty, right? Adorn Pouncer, red. That's cool. It has to be something that targets me or sorry, targets me or a creature I control. So the activated ability on him, no, I would not be able to stop that. But I can Warkite Marauder and it'll lose all abilities, including indestructible. So this may be the answer to some of these other mean little things. I kind of think I play Warkite here. Although I get to play... yeah, I play Warkite here and then... I'll just go... yeah, we'll just go blue source. And we'll leave up the blue-black. And then we'll get in for 2. Next turn I can play the Kitesail Freebooter just to see if he's pulled anything worth, you know, worrying about. And still leave up the Direfleet Poisoner, which could be pretty clutch. I don't know. I mean, we don't have anything on the ground, so... yeah, I think we're just doing this slow drag. Yeah, just pinging you with my little 2/1s and... untap target creature. Wow. Wow, good hit. I like it. I like it. Definitely, definitely put us on our heels. Or did it? And he's got to fight. Target creature you control fights target creature an opponent controls. Oh, wow. Okay, well... I think I just swing. Like, I don't think we go anything other than Kitesail Freebooter and leave up Fatal Push. I would hate to spin the Fatal Push. I'd hate to spin the 1 black that I have, though. Although Kitesail Freebooter would have gotten that from us. What's the chances he's gotten another... Alright, so he's gotten rid of this. We know about this. He's played the Pouncer. He's got 5 cards in hand. We know about Plains. He had a Plains when we started this. We know about Plains, Adanto, Merfolk. I am going to play the Kitesail Freebooter to put down another body. Yep. I think we just have to keep getting down bodies. Get in the air. We'll see anyway. Hey. He did have another Prepare to Fight. That's cool. Well, that probably kills our Siren Storm Tamer. Maybe, I don't know. I know I don't like killing this. Okay. Adonto. Well, we do get to kill Adonto. He's not swinging. Like, how's he gonna block here? Ooh, a red source. Enters tap. We still don't have a basic here that'll work. Alright. So... I think we just swing... We swing out? Yeah. And we'll make Adonto lose his abilities. I mean, that's 5 in the air. It's nothing to laugh at. I definitely think that I kill Adonto here, though. Okay, so now we have Siren Storm Tamer available and Direfleet Poisoner. Thank you for the play-by-play, Rich. Alright, here we go. What do we got? I mean, he's pushing damage back too, so... Like, are we to the point now where we gotta start jumping in front of stuff? Maybe. Maybe we are. I mean, this is gonna be 5. We're pushing 5 back. He has a chance to gain life. I'm gonna take this 5, but I definitely think we're gonna have to rethink things. Ooh, there we go. Alright. Whew. Okay. That makes things better. Alright, this is the last turn we get to swing out. Yep. After this, we have to keep everything back. Honestly, I've got to kill this. So we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to kill one of them. Could just take 5 because I'm going to kill one of the... Well, I'm killing that. I'm probably blocking the other one here. Alright, so... I kill this one. I put... I'm not waiting. I'm just going to go ahead and fire this off now. And now we'll see what he wants to do here. I really like putting one in, like putting Direfleet Poisoner in front of the Adonto's Vanguard here. Like I don't think he can do a whole lot about it. Like if he goes to try to remove it, like right now he's probably looking at this prepare to fight, trying to figure out like if he has a fight option here. And he might have a fight option, but I'm going to counter it. Happy mistakes, guys. Remember, happy mistakes. We are not... Alright, there's the fight. Okay, so we're going to choose target spell. And we'll counter it. So he doesn't get prepare. He doesn't get to do that. Does he have another play? Okay, so new plan. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and scoop it up. All right. Well, the new plan was if he swings all out, it's not lethal. We're 1 point off. We just play our dude and swing out. All right. Game 3 here. Like, would Fiery Cannonade be good in this matchup? I mean, he's got a Danto. It's green-white. It's green-white, so... Okay, Merfolk, Branchwalker. Like, all of that dies to Fiery Cannonade. Pulling a Prepare out of his sideboard might not be horrible. I mean, out of his... Like, what kind of... Like, is he going to have anything for the Dare Fleet Daredevil? I don't think so, and I don't think getting a Prepare is going to be enough for us. I definitely want the Fiery Cannonade. We got to be in the air here. He's probably got some really good spells we need to get rid of. But I am going to cut back on Lookout's Dispersal. Unfortunately, like, it being a Cats deck, I'm a little bit worried. And I'm not going to bring in counter. Like, when I say I'm worried, I mean I'm worried about him having just too much card draw, so I want to keep up the card draw in this matchup. Like, Cats is notorious about having... Right, he might still have Appeal to Authority or Prepare to Fight or something like that. And Appeal to Authority, that's the one I was thinking about. He might still have those. And I'm going to hope that we can just, like, Fiery Cannonade, keep things nice and clean, and, again, maybe stay in the air like before. So I like the fact that this deck is mainly in the air. It allowed us to just keep pushing through that aggro there, so Dev did really good on that one. Boy, Nightbot is on it tonight, right? Did you guys run Crew Fix off? No? Maybe not. He may still be here. Okay. Well... Flying Workite Marauders seems good. Like, just turn 2 Marauder, turn 2 Marauder. Or turn 2 Marauder, turn 3 Marauder. Does that beat his stuff, though? I kind of like it. I mean, how fast is he going to be? Maybe. I don't know. I can play Aether Hub and, like, kill it. I mean, this will cast our Marauders. And, this will technically give us another energy if we need the black that bad for the Freebooter. Freebooter's on the back burner here, but I'm definitely keeping this hand. Second main phase. Alright. Ooh. Alright, well... The one card I don't want to see here is... Well... What do I not want to see here? I don't know. A Danto? Like, you probably don't want to see a Danto. Maybe, I don't know. What's his more valuable threat? The Pouncer? I know that's the one that you want to see get, you know, destroyed. Do we counter the Pouncer? Can we just deal with it later? Ooh. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna kill the Pouncer now. I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. I don't see a turn without drawing a land. There's my land. It's gonna enter tap though, so we're still on the Warkite Marauder plan. So next turn, if we don't get an untapped land, we'll Warkite Marauder again and play a tap land. At least we got our black source. Like, I'm real happy about that. Glory Bound Initiate. Okay, well. Harness Lightning? No, no Harness Lightning. Either one's a black source. I'm just gonna go play. And then I'm playing pre-combat here. Just because I wanna be able to swing and do everything and then move on, so we don't waste the clock so much. I'm already 3 minutes behind. I might need to pay attention to that, especially if we do get into a Scarab God grind here, which could become a thing. So, I mean, he's gonna go for like gaining life, exerting this, I'm sure. Like, exerting this seems great. It just seems great. Oh wow, does he got pumps for it and other things? Prepare. Ooh, he's gonna untap it. It already has lifelink, so I mean, it's gain 6, deal 6. We're gonna just block it. I'll take it. If all goes well, we'll own it later. That is a pretty good card, ladies and gentlemen. I am not going to cast it this turn because we're not just dead yet. But that's a pretty good card. And I'm only going to swing with one of the Warkites here. I'm going to leave up the option to block. I think we're definitely into the point where we're going to have to like wrestle control of the game. The 30-second delay is as much a part of the stream as you and I. So much, in fact, it should have a name. Delaney. It is a delay. The delay is definitely there. So, I mean, like, if I waited, you know, on you guys for a call every turn, it would we would never get through the game. Well, I mean, he's stuck on 3 mana. I would love to hit one more land off the top. A land off the top, I don't know what I would do with myself. All likelihood, I would probably just play the Scarab God. But I would also want to play Kitesail Freebooter. I'm going to gain the life and just give him the option here. Or should I just get another creature in the grave? I guess the first creature I want to take is this. I'm going to just block here. I don't want to lose my Aether Sphere Harvester to some combat trick. Ooh. And it comes in tapped. It's so bad. Well, we're at 14. Let's go ahead and look at his hand. And then we can make good decisions. What does he have? Does he have removal he would like to use now? Holy cow. Wow. Wow, opponent. So if he gets a land, it's Ixalan's binding on this. If he gets another land, it's Ixalan's binding on that. Wow. Wow. I mean, I'm staggered. I don't know what to do. I know I'm going to go ahead and crew this and do this this life point swing here. So he's got 3. I guess as soon as he gets a land, we just start seeing him. Unlucky who? Me or him? I mean, he's the one stuck on... He's the one stuck on land. I'm going to go ahead and pay my energy, of course. Wow, I mean, he's going to have answers for all of this, and then that's it. Like, those are gone from the deck. Actually, we just can't cast them. Alright, well... There's one. What does he get first? The roulette will... Alright, well, he's going to get the Kitesail Freebooter. He's done with those. He's done with the Kitesail. He's done with that. Alright. Well, he did not get the Warkite, so... We're gonna go ahead and get this other Warkite out right now. He's kicking himself. He's going, why didn't I take the Warkite? So I'm just going to go ahead and crew because, like, we know that the time is coming. I mean, it's swinging 5. It's not bad. Whoa, there we go. And I'm just going to pass the turn here. We do get the Fiery Cannonade. Oh, alright, he's got at least 2 more Ixalan's binding. And the Indestructible spell. Yeah, the Grixis deck is running really good. The Aggro deck was smooth too, though. I really liked it when we played it. So, what are you guys thinking on Aggro or the last one, or the Grixis deck on the next game here? Alright, so he gets a Resilient Kinra. Oh, wow. Alright, well, the only other thing that we think that he has in hand is the Heroic Intervention. I think I just take this hit. I know it's bad. I know it just, like, even feels bad, but it's not going to kill us. I mean, he had 6, he gained 6. I know, and he's got the Heroic Intervention, but he also kind of need... Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to go ahead and crew. And Yeah, we'll just enter combat. Alright, this is going to look really, really weird, but I want the lifelink, okay? So we're just doing everything now. Alright, so I'm just going to declare attack. I definitely want to kill these two things, so... let's, we'll say the Resilient Kenra. And now, I think the way we do this is... we need the energy, so we have to fire off Cannonade first, then the energy. Alright, well... maybe I should have done all of that before swinging with Warkite Marauder? Yeah, maybe. So if he casts his Heroic Intervention, which kind of expect... now we get to Harness Lightning here? If I would have done all of this before... no, because it would have had hexproof and I wouldn't have been able to select it in the first place, so it did not matter. I was a little bit worried that it might have mattered if I had done it a different way. Definitely got to get him to push those Ixalan's bindings. What is he getting rid of? Okay, well, there's one more down. Alright, let's see what we get here. And he attacks, naturally. Well, it's cute at least. So we know one card in his hand is a Ixalan's Binding. And he's about to ask himself again, why didn't I play it on the Warkite? Because this is twice he's played Ixalan's Binding, then we play another Warkite. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so let me get this down, and then I'm going to see about putting up a poll in chat for the final game here. Alright. Where do we got... alright, so let's see here. We're just going to pass the turn. That's kind of all we can do. And I guess we just keep hammering back and forth until he casts that last one. Alright, so let's see if we can do this. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I don't know. I don't know. Did that work? Probably not. Invalid parameters. I will figure you out, Nightbot. We'll figure this out. Oh, okay, alright, well, he's finally getting here. I mean, we're still swinging 6. Yikes, though. Do I just swing 4 and leave back a blocker for the Adorned Pouncer? This doesn't give trample. I mean, he might have a way to give trample, though. Alright, let's try this one more time here. Poll, game, space, vertical bar, space, red, black, vertical bar, Grixis. Is this how it works? Probably still didn't work. Whatever, Nightbot. Grixis, 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 red, black, Grixis, never mind. No, this is... Is this the budget version? He looks at the screen, sees the Scarab God. Never mind, it is not the... Not that one. I wish this worked when blocking. That would be epic. Unfortunately, though, we've got to just... Like, I can't just play this into an Ixalan's Binding. I mean, it's honestly better to keep holding it and pray we get to 9 mana other than playing this into an Ixalan's Binding. Which is... Alright. Guess I should have seen that. Okay, well, I wonder how many more removal he could have. I mean, we're going low here. He's tapping out. Merfolk Branchwalker. Alright, well, we're in a... And he sees an Adanto's Vanguard on top. Alright, well, definitely in some major, major trouble here. That ain't gonna do it. Okay, so... If we... We know his last card's Ixalan's Binding. He's about to draw... I mean, we're at 3, so he goes Ixalan's Binding. This swings with everything. We have to play the Scarab God to see one more card. That's where we're at, guys. Like, in order to even see another card, we have to play the Scarab God. This way we can block both the cat and the merfolk. And go to 1. Concede, just concede. Don't even give him the luxury. No, don't do it. Alright, so he drew a Adanto this turn. So we know he's got these 2 cards. So, Ixalan's Binding, gone. Alright, we know that that happens. Alright, it happened. The Grixis gods, they have forsaken us. Alright, so we go to 1 here. Let's block. Block. I don't know what could save us. Hour of Devastation that we just don't have. Oh, and it's a land. Alright, well. We got game 3. We got game 3. It's not over. It's not over, opponent. Okay, well... I'm going Vraska's Contempt. Vraska's Contempt and... Kitesail's good. But I want Lookout's Dispersal now with all the... Ixalan's Binding. What do I take out? Warkite Marauder has been fun, but man, it seems like it's better against like a really big deck. Let's actually just cut back a little bit on each of them to give a little bit of room for some counter here. Maybe even cut back 1 on the Siren Storm Tamer. Yeah, I know it weakens the counter taking the pirates out, but Lost Legacy and just like deal with them? I mean, alright. I'll do it. I'll do Lost Legacy and 1 counter. just Lost Legacy for the bindings. Be like, okay, here is the answer. We're going to deal with that. Now we're the Scarab God deck and go from there. All right, guys. I can get behind that. I mean, it's a logical play. Definitely a logical play. So, there we go. Take out Vraska's. I want to be able to Vraska's Adanto's Vanguard and be able to Vraska's the cats. So, this is a bad looking hand, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to mulligan it. Something says I have to keep this. Is this how we go down? The 5-land hand? But something just says you have to keep this. Like, if you hit this button, you will not see land. I'm going to keep. I'm going to put that on top. It's a non-land. And we're going to pass. I mean, it's hard to pass up a 5-lander, like, when you're trying to be the control deck in the fight. Like, I don't think we can be the aggro deck in this fight, so... Should have sided 10 lands. Right. Maybe. I'm going to go ahead and play this. I mean, what do we want to see here? Like, what do we want to kill? I know I wish I had some draw in this deck. I keep wanting to bring the Charter Course in, but there's just, like, no real room for it. So do we do 4 damage to him and just, like, pocket the 3 energy? I think I will. I like this interaction. Hey, look, it's a land. Okay, well, top decks that I'm like really liking are the cat, or not the cat, but the hostage taker. That would be really good. Lighten a glory round initiate. Oh, you don't like that, Delaney? The Delaney. Alright, well, we'll see where that energy goes. If we get things, it'll be worth it. I don't know, maybe killing this would have been much better. Top decks I like anything but land. Yeah, you're right. Any creature would be epic. Well, that's horrible. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's definitely also not what we're looking for. Like, this is going to hurt, especially when I cast this on this and he goes, so... It's like hexproof, indestructible blossoming defense. So we'll do it. And then he's like +2/+2. No, he did not. Wow. All right. Okay. What does he got? Death Gorge Scavenger. Do you eat it to... Okay. Whew. Alright. Well, let's find out what he's got. I mean, if he's got the removal, then he's got the removal. I think I want his Adanto. And then I'm going to crew. And we're going to say done. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that. Attack and pass the turn. Okay, here we go. Do you have removal? Resilient Kenra. Okay. I mean, that's still swinging for a ton. He's swinging 6 right here. Wow, he's going to gain life. Okay. It's probably also smart for him to keep the graveyard clean. So, I can see that. Okay, well, I'm 100% gonna just fire this off. We're gonna crew. We will give lifelink, and then attack for a 5. There's an argument to blocking here, but he can pump that. I'm gonna swing. We'll go back to 15, put him at 10. Just keep pushing pressure. Right? It is hard to race an active harvester. Ooh, he decided he wanted that harvester. Wanted to get rid of that harvester. Well, there you go. Well, Lost Legacy would be a bad top deck right now. I don't think I want that. Alright, 14. Look at that. So we said we wanted it to take out... What else could be bad? Like, we don't want... I guess we don't want binding. I mean, I almost want to call the cat. Like, just Adorn Pouncers. Or Dontos. I'm going to call the Pouncer. Like, I know that we should probably be getting... What happened? Alright, well, he had 2 in his hand, and... He had another Ixalan's Binding in his hand, too, by the way. And another Adonto's Vanguard. So, any of the 3 that I thought about. And now he's going to draw 2 fresh cards. I don't like that card. I do not like Lost Legacy. It is only a card like you just use against something like Approach. I just can't. I can't get behind using it any other way. If he blocks here, I'm... Okay, well... This costs, what, 6 to bring back? Now he bindings this. Yeah. This card's bad, guys. Bring it in for Approach. Leave it alone for everything else, unless it's a Scarab God deck. Like that, unless it's just something you just have no other, like it's just going to shut you down. This doesn't just kill us, so I shouldn't have brought in that. I don't like this card. Whatever. It happens. It definitely happens. Wow. Screen white. If we had threats. Yeah, if we had threats. And he just Ixalan's bindings this, so like I can't get it to play either. Like, have I not done something right? Okay. Let's yeah, I don't know why it won't let me. Yeah, this game's over. We have no threats. Our next card, Fatal Push, would have been pretty nice. I don't know what it would have lined up against. Fiery Cannonade. Hostage Taker. Had some good ones coming. Alright guys, so a bunch of you wanted Grixis, a bunch wanted the pirate, or the red-black pirates. Yeah, like, I get it. Like, maybe we should have called the binding, but giving him 2 fresh cards in his hand, that was horrible. That was not what we were looking for. Even though we exiled the Pouncers. But then again, if he would have just played the Pouncers, what would have happened? We would have been... If he would have played the Pouncers, we would have been able to block a couple more turns, but... Like, him having another binding in hand was pretty bad. Like, if we were going to call anything, it should have been binding. I made that mistake, 100%. Wow, people actually play multiplayer? That's a thing? Wow. Alright, so Aggro or Grixis, last call, Aggro or Grixis. Start voting now. Aggro or Grixis. I'll figure that poll thing out. Jeffrey Hunt, Pirate Midnight Oil, put Midnight Oil in it. Yeah, that was brutal. Like, maybe I just made some horrible plays there, but... Yeah. You going, Peter? Alright, I'm going to play one more game with the red... Grixis, Aggro... Rakdos. I got 3 for Rakdos, 2 for Grixis. Red Black Pirates is good for F&M. Rakdos, Red Black. Too late, we're going Rakdos. Justin, thanks for watching, man. I know it kind of bombed on us there at the end. Hopefully I can pick it back up and we can have us another good game here and we can at least win 3 out of the 5 matches. And I don't think it's on the decks. The decks are really good. I've definitely made a couple bad plays. Like, here we've got removal and a creature, so I'm going to keep it. And it might not be the best or the most aggro hand. I personally think this deck has about 1 too many lands. The 22 seems like a lot for the converted mana cost on this deck. We'll see what he's got. It just seems like that most people's turn 1s are just outclassing a 1/1. Changed your mind. You wanted red-black. Well, I definitely think that red-black's a very aggro deck. Wow, it's already 10 after 10. Jeez, guys. You guys have kept me on here forever tonight. That's cool, though. It's good. I get it why people are leaving now. They're like, man, this is going on a long time. Do I think this deck could hold up at F&M? If I was going to take it to F&M, I would probably kick a couple more bucks into the budget. And that would probably be somewhere in either Fatal Push or something like that in the sideboard. I'm going to strike this. He just used his energy to to do that. So, alright, let's see what we get. Come on, deck. Right? Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, it's getting late. It's getting late. West Coast for the win. Well, honestly, as soon as time changes, I'll go from Mountain Time back to Pacific Time. And then, like, everything will kind of change for us. Like, Arizona not changing the time, meaning we flip half of the year. Like, half the year we're in Mountain Time, the other half we're in Pacific, and it's crazy. Oh, really? A little bit ago? Alright, well, he's gonna kill our dude. Yeah, I'm in Phoenix. Yeah, oh, alright, well. We're gonna pay for it. 3 mana for our daring Buccaneer. Isn't he just so daring? Yeah, mana works. Who are you, Nerb? Because if you're from ManaWorks, you know me. Hattiesburg. Wow, y'all are all the way on the other side of the country. And we got people from Australia here. Louisville, Kentucky. I went to MEPS in Louisville when I joined the Marine Corps. Do we get to trade one of these? Okay, well, we get the captain to make it happen. Probably not going to be that great for us, but I am going to offer the trade. Understood, sir. That is definitely how it works. Well, I mean, saving for a house is awesome anyway. Like, do we let him have 6 mana next turn, 7 mana next turn? I don't think so. I mean, he's got plenty of energy. I mean, if he goes land Carnage Tyrant, we're in trouble. Well, I will say this as advice before you go into the military: know what you want to do before you go in. Don't go in open. Just make sure you know what you want to do. Like pick you a career or a job in the military, and make sure that it's one that's going to give you some benefit when you come out. Like me, I was just infantry. I didn't earn anything. Like you come out like, what are you going to go do? Security? Good luck. I mean, nothing wrong with security, those that want to do security, but I'm just saying that's the only skill I got to bring out of it. There's a lot of people in the security field. There's a lot of former service members that's what they got into because that's the skill they got. Man, I have no clue what that MOS number is. So he main phased a Supreme Wheel to try to hit a land or something? Did that really happen? Okay, well. I mean, if he blocks this one, I like that, especially since he was hurting on land last turn, I assume. I assume that's what he was digging for, was land so that he can get to something, which makes this trade not profitable for him. We get him for 5 damage here, put him to 9. And then we've got, technically, if he doesn't kill something, we've got more than that coming back next turn. We've got 8, 9, 10, swinging 10 back at him. Armed security? Man, I don't want to get into that. Like, because the way I look at it is, if they want you to have a weapon, it's because you probably might need to use that weapon. And, like, That means your life's at risk, and I'm here on American soil, man. I'm done with that. Like, I don't want to have to worry about someone just like walking up into the local supermarket where I'm on duty at or something like that, and just nah, man. I don't want anything to do with that. Like, you guys that do it, go for it. Police officers, everything else. Hey, I agree with everything you guys are doing. I love, like, well, not everything, not everything they're doing, but hopefully y'all get what I mean. Not everything that everyone's doing, but we won't talk about that. What? We're gonna do it again? Okay, well, I'll go ahead and swing first. I mean, he's still kind of stuck on land here. We do get to keep pushing damage at him. We're not getting any card draw here, but I mean, at least I can, you know, keep playing things. And this does apply lethal if he doesn't have a blocker next turn. Right, we're not getting those Buccaneers off for any value. Like, this thing, at least it's only 3 mana. A 3 mana 2/2 is bad, but no, it would not rush. It would not. You just make the post, like post that what deck you want. Yeah, just let me know. Let me know, and I will make the change for you. So just message me on Patreon, and I'll change it out. What's up, David? Have you been out? Like, where have you been all night? If you're just now getting here, wow, late to the party. You're real late to the party. This has been one of the latest streams I've had in quite some time, other than the midnight streams and such. Everybody, a couple things, you know. Oh wow, that's what he's been waiting to play. Come on, haste pirate, haste pirate. He can block one of them. He'll go to 3, then he can block one more the next turn. I can't let him draw cards. So if he wants to block this 4 damage, and then next turn he gets to draw a card, make a dude. He's got some options here. I think he needs to get in front of this though. Come on. What? Alright, so we have even more outs now. He has... Oh, it's because he has to have a blocker here. He has to make a dude. So he couldn't really get in front of it. Because if this isn't there, he taps out next turn to do it again. Now at least he has a blocker. He doesn't know what we're holding. Yeah, I didn't see the Locust God coming either. Like, that took me completely out of left field. I was like, whoa, what? We've got a lot of outs now. That 1 mana pirate, that's what I'm envisioning on top of my head, just or on top of the deck. Just what's his name? What's his name? What the little 1 mana do with haste? You tap it, deal damage. Oh, what do you got, opponent? What do you got? Combustible Gearhulk. Put him in the graveyard. I ain't scared. Man, he might have some huge stuff. Look at this, a Combustible Gearhulk. Alright, well. No, you're not drawing 3. I'll take 8. So he had to opt a Sunbird's Invocation and a Fatal Push. I knew it was a Sunbird's Invocation the moment I seen the Combustible Gearhulk. It's like, okay, and you're doing 6 drops. Oh, come on. Where is our pirate? The 1 mana. Oh, that ain't it. Alright. Alright. Do we just die here? Pass. We've got some blockers. It's not over yet. Oh yeah, we've got Lightning Strike. We got the we haven't seen any of that little dude either. I can't think of his name, the little goblin. Cut shot. That's what we're hoping for. We've got one in the deck. I mean, it's not a gut shot, but it's close. You just pay 1 mana, play this dude, tap it, ping you. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. Haven't seen any lifelink out of him yet. Although this Gift to Paradise, man, another one of those would be bad for us. Fanatical Firebrand. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan's got us covered, y'all. Alright, how's he attacking? Just that. Okay. Okay. I can see that, like, if we can remove this, he's worried, so yeah, he's going to leave back more than 1 blocker. Or more than 2 blockers, so yep. Well, ooh, he's got to push. Come on, Dak. Give us what we need off the top. Come on, come on. Fanatical Firebrand. We're going for the Lightning Strike, guys. I think we're dead next turn. So I think the only out here is actually to swing, play Rune Raider, and draw for a draw. Right? Yeah, I'm with you, Chris. Like it's hope. Like we can only hope to shoot him in the face. Now it's strike or else. And we've already cast 2 strikes, so man, we're down on the odds. Down on the odds. But it wouldn't be the first time. Lightning Strike. Come on, Lightning Strike. If it's a Lightning Strike, oh. All right. Can we live 1 more turn? Okay, he's going to opt. If he has removal, we're just dead. If he doesn't have removal, we might be alright. Man. Like at the end of combat or something. Like, if you attack with a creature this turn at the end of combat, or ooh, anything else, right? Monkey's late to the party. Silly goblin. Silly goblin. Well, we're dead. We're dead. It was nice playing with you guys. That was great. Well, we got another game though, right? Maybe he'll play show and tell. Maybe he'll just cut us. Just cut us deep. I mean, he can flashback, cut us, and finish us. Alright, we're going to begin the sideboard here. I think we can squeeze in some Abrades here to deal with those Gear Hulks. I don't know, we're kind of on the play. Chandra's Defeat deals with Gear Hulk as well as the other big dudes we've seen. Fiery Cannonade, if he gets off, I don't think we're going to give him the opportunity. Lightning Strikes, Abrades. Maybe I actually need to come off a strike or 2. Maybe I need to come off Lantern Storm. I think Lantern Storm's like one of the cuttables here. He's also going to have some... Oh man, we don't have that card in this deck. Rigging Runner seems bad here. I think I can remove the Rigging Runners. Like, we're not against the aggro deck, so the first strike's not as important. I do want to keep a nice, healthy supply. The Fanatical Firebrand's also pretty bad here, except for, I don't know, triggering Raid, it's really good for that. think I want to bring in one more braid. And I'm going to roll with this. Like, I think this is the way to go. Like, I can see, yeah, I brought in a couple of braids. I don't want to overdo it in a braid. Like, because we can also just, like, Chandra's defeat the Gear Hulk. So, I mean, there's other ways to do it. What's up, Matt? Okay, so, yeah, I'm keeping this. And we'll go turn 1 Buccaneer, get that off without having to pay that ridiculous price. So, Buccaneer, and we're going to be playing this next turn, so. Alright, like, this is the hand I want to see, so if this isn't good, I don't know what to do. You think you faced me earlier? Huh. Did you destroy me? Oh, that's right, because defeat only does 5 damage and Gear Hulk's a 6/6. You're right, it's not destroy target red creature, it's deal 5 damage. You are 100% right, and I did not think about that when I played it. But I think we'll be alright. It does destroy the other red mana, or the god. Doesn't keep it down, but it'll kill it. If we go to game 3, I'll take the Chandra's defeats out, but I don't think they're bad. All right, well, I mean, we get to start doing some early damage. We'll see what he's got. Probably has Glorybringers anyway. I mean, I would expect to see Glorybringers in a Sunbird's Invocation deck. I really would, so. Locust Scout is a 4/4. Oh, what are we digging answers for? Like, right now, I'm thinking create a body without making a card. Like a menace body. Never mind, I'll Ruin Raider. Although, it could be like, here's another one and a Fanatical Firebrand. But I could also be like, bam, I'm going to draw a card. I think I'm going to go bam, I'm going to draw a card. I mean, I also would love to be able to, like, next turn start cashing these in. I'm just gonna go for the draw though. I like having more cards. I like to draw, right? Like, don't you guys like to draw cards? This will be really good later though. I think. Maybe not. I mean, we've got bigger threats he needs to answer now. Why not attack first? What do you mean? I don't know where you're coming from with the why not attack. Well, he's gonna have things. He's gonna have things. I don't think. I mean, do we attack with Raider? How important is this? How important is this? Is it important enough to trade with a Raider? Okay, so here's my real question. Did he bring in Sweltering Suns? We'll find out. Okay, well, next turn we get to play this and this. It was Delaney. Delaney got you, Jansky. Yeah, he didn't trade. It makes it very, very important. It might have traded against the Rune Raider, though. I do know he needs to get another creature down. There it is. There it is. Ooh. Well, so I'm going to cast this. And then I'll go ahead and cast this. And now I'm gonna give him some. I'm gonna give him some chances to block. Like, I'm gonna say no. So exactly like I thought, he is putting a lot on getting to 6 mana. A ton on getting to 6 mana. So we'll go into double triggers here. Right? Create the token? I almost did that. I almost created the token because I think creating tokens is very powerful. He's got 6 mana. He's good. He's got everything he could need. What does he got? 5, 6. Carnage Tyrant. Well, that ain't gonna do. That won't do it at all. Well, good game, guys. Good game. So he scoops it up, and we'll go into game 3. Right, those tokens do have menace. I really like this creature. Notice the thumbnail is Fathom Fleet Captain. I like Fathom Fleet Captain. I think it works extremely well with Direfleet Poisoner. Oh man, like that would have been great. Like he has to get 2 dudes in front of it, then you give him double strike and kill 2 dudes. Man, that's so good. Alright, well, we're definitely just wanting to stay as aggro as possible. It looks like he's pretty much just like tribal 6-drop. So, yeah, Carney T, not enough. Just not enough. Wow, alright, well, I like it. I can't cast this. We got double Kari Zev. I don't know if this is actually good or not. Double Kari Zev. Why would I want to try to slow his hand down? We might be able to kill him before 6. Man, this is a really, really good hand if we could get to 6 mana. I mean to 4 mana. So we go turn 2 to, if he's going to remove it, he removes this. Turn 3. I'm going to, man. Right? Like, if he kills the first card he said, we're smooth. Like, it's kind of the way I want it anyway. We don't have the writ. I'm keeping. I think we're alright. I know it's not a lot of 1-drops, but I'm going to keep it. The hand got better. The hand definitely got better with that. Like, that made the hand better. I think it was a keep, guys. I really do. We'll find out. I mean, I guess the real thing is can he remove the Kari Zev? I do know that it is 100% my turn 2 now. especially with a backup. Alright, well, we'll go Karizev and pass. Next turn we're into an unclaimed territory, or yeah, probably just going to be unclaimed. Okay, so cost him all 3 to kill Karizev. Everything's turned out just like we drew it up. Alright. So I'm just going to play another Karizev, because that swings 3 points by itself, and that'll be more than this next turn. Now, actually, I think next turn I play the Direfleet Captain to see if we draw out any other removal. Like we can Direfleet and kill something. Like, it just depends on what. If he puts down a blocker, then okay, well, this actually makes me want to go Neckbreaker. All right, so let's go. Let's stick to the Direfleet Captain thing. We'll go red, black, and I'm going to play the Direfleet Captain. We'll swing 3, put him back at 20. And then we get to Lightning Strike at end of turn, or Lightning Strike a creature, and then Neckbreaker next turn. Yeah, I think keeping the Neckbreaker as just one of those, hey, guess what? Didn't see this coming, is a better way to play the card. 4-color ramp. It looks like he's some type of 4-color ramp, yeah. So he's got something instant speed in hand. He just clicked it because it said waiting for him to pay for mana. So he just clicked something that he could cast. I hate that about Wizard, like not Wizards, but the MTGO client here, because it'll show certain things like that. But then again, it's kind of cool too, because you know, people can be tapped out and they're still looking at their spells and stuff. So, right, contingency plan, Neckbreaker. He did not hit a land. I think I'm going to go ahead and fire off one of these lightning strikes. And we're going to go pirate. This is pretty good. So I'll just go ahead and play this. And then we'll try to get down the Neckbreaker and jump into combat. I mean, he's got instant speed spells, so I assume he just kills the Neckbreaker. Alright, well, too bad. Too bad it's not a pirate. Oh. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles kicks on, and then we do like 20 damage. Alright, well, you know. Man. Ooh. Yeah. I'm going to say Dev has done very, very well with this. Wow. I mean, just wow. Hey. Oh, man, I don't know why that is not being... I don't know why that didn't get blocked. What is going on? Nightbot. Nightbot, you didn't block anything. Right? Just walk away like a swag lord. Like, oh yeah. Yeah. Popping my collar right now, you know, like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dev did great with this one. I personally think that the Grixis Pirates list, even though I love most of the pirates and the interactions of bringing them back, I just can't see myself sleeving up a Grixis list without Glint Sleeve Siphoner. I wish that card would have been a pirate. Oh man, that should have been the black pirate. They should have, like, oh man, that card would have been so good as a pirate. Anyway, like, I think I don't have the mana. I can't strike him. I will strike him. We'll strike him right into a negate. Or I'll swing. And between first strike damage and second strike damage, we'll... Alright. So let's talk about these decks here a little bit. Let's talk about Dev's decks. He made some killer decks for us tonight. The red-black pirates deck, man, I just kept wanting Poisoner in it. I think Poisoner would have been really, really good in this deck. And if you're going to take it to your F&M, one thing I highly recommend, don't add anything else to the top end of the curve. I don't even think the deck needs Lannery Storm. No lie, if you're going to cut anything, cut the Lannery Storm for some Poisoners. I just don't think it needs it. We were never going, wow, I just really need this land. So much to the fact I would say you could probably shave one land out of this deck. The curve's really low, and you might be able to get away with 21. Although it doesn't really have a good way to draw a card or anything. So I definitely think that it could stand some Poisoners. Maybe Poisoner over... he did. I know. He said it in his video that he cut the Poisoners due to the budget, that it just didn't have room. So I'm kind of reassuring that it does feel like it just needed the Poisoners. It felt like Poisoner would have just fit into the deck so smoothly. Fathom Fleet Captain. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but this is like a 25-cent card. Amazing. If you guys are building pirates... Like, I've seen so many Pirates decks that just don't have this in it. Do you realize you're putting a permanent onto the battlefield that didn't cost you a card? Oh my goodness, I think that's great. Argyle's Bloodfast, yeah, I like that. I like Argyle's Bloodfast in the deck. Least, like, most underperforming card or least powerful, man, it just felt like this Grasping Scoundrel. This Scoundrel just... I mean, there were times where it got in 4 or 5 points of damage, or 6 points of damage, and you know, that was nice. However, most of the time, the one power, it just hurts, or the one toughness, it just hurts. But the same can be said about the Danto's Vanguard, and you know, just having that plethora of 1-drops, I can see that. Getting behind that, I really can. If you had a little bit more money after you put the Poisoners in, find you some Daredevils. Daredevils would fit in here really good. I'd probably run the 2 Daredevils main board over these 2 Rigging Runners. You're trading first strike for first strike, so oh, what's in the sideboard? Sideboard's also a little bit budget. He did go heavy on Abrades, Duress, Chandra's Defeat. You know, there's no Vraska's Contempts in the deck, which I don't actually think the deck could really push. I don't know if Vraska's Contempt would really push the deck. If you think there's going to be a lot of pirates in your local meta, I think this deck could hit a sin. So the new -2/-2 to everything, I think that card would be really good. Vona's Hunger is really good in the sideboard. If you're on budget and you can't get into Fatal Push, I really like Moment of Hunger. Moment of Hunger has become a really nice budget option. So if you guys are kind of stuck on the budget and you can't get some of these $4 pirates, or you can't afford to throw... Yeah, Golden Demise, Ryan, thank you so much. Golden Demise, great card. So, like, absolutely, I loved this version of the deck. I really did. I think it was maybe the more competitive version. Like, honestly, when it really comes to the Grixis version of this Pirates, I really just, I'm back in the Grixis mid-range decks right now. Yeah, Moment of Craving, Leos. The card is really, really good if you don't have Fatal Push and you really can't get into you know, the money for Fatal Push, because I know a lot of you guys love budget decks, and I get it. Like, I play on a budget too. That's why I rent cards, because I can't afford to, you know, to have a big collection online. So I'm like you guys. Isaac, bye, good sir. But yeah, all of these cards fit into the deck really, really well. They're really cheap and they're really good cards to fit in. And it gives you a lot of flexibility. When you have that many cards that you could put into that red-black Pirates deck, and it could give you something to build for too. Like right now the Daredevils are like $4 or $5 a piece. And, you know, it might be a little bit before you can get into those. Maybe you buy your cards the way I do, and you buy them off the shelf at your local LGS as they show up, and it may take 2 or 3 weeks to get them all. Either way, any of those cards I just mentioned I think would fit into this card very well. I love having this killer budget deck to start with. The deck doesn't cost a lot of money, and I think that any of you could start right here, jump into Friday Night Magic, and have a legitimate chance at fighting against your Friday Night Magic. They're either going to gain life and you're done and it's over, or you might be able to fight it out. So, and you might already have a couple of those more expensive lands. 22 lands, I still say cut one. I really do say I think that the deck could afford to go to 21. However, if you start increasing the number of 3-drops in the deck, you are not going to want to cut that land. If you make the cut of Captain Lannery's Storm for a 2-drop, I think you could make that land cut. When it comes to the Grixis deck, the only thing I'm going to say about it is I love Grixis. I love Grixis Pirates. I think all of these cards are absolutely terrific. I think the Grixis Pirates deck is terrific. And if you're going to play Pirates and you want to be in Grixis, this deck played really, really well. I like it. And it's another one of those decks that you might not have all the money for, and you might not necessarily have the Scarab Gods, but you might also be able to build up to it. However, am I going to say it's the best Grixis, competitive Grixis list? No, but Dev never said it was either, so it is a good, solid Grixis Pirates list. And that's exactly what it is, and it played really well. I punted it up a little bit, but the deck's solid. I like it. I like everything he did here. If you're going to play in Pirates, I can see not having so many more of the Pirate payouts. I think Warkite Marauder might be a little overplayed in this deck. I think he was a little bit more worried about other things. If you have the Scarab Gods and things, I think you can cut down. You don't have to run quite so many 4-ofs in decks because you might be able to see those later. So I don't think 4-of Warkite Marauder, and I really think that the Fathom Fleet should have shown up here. Blue is the devil. Stay away from blue. Yeah, it is. I get it. I get it. But anyway, I think that there could have been maybe 2 or 3 Fathom Fleet captains squeezed into this deck. I wouldn't want to cut much from the deck for sure. And if we weren't in Pirates, there's some other things that I would probably want to play with. So, that's how I feel about the deck. The Daredevil, I know we did not get to showcase how good the Daredevil is, guys. But this card's great. I'm telling you, if you haven't gotten your playset yet, right now they're about $4 a piece. I'd buy them. Speaking of buying cards, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Manatraders. They don't just rent cards. You can buy your cards online if you want online cards. If you want cards in paper, you can buy them from there. And if you sign up using Sideboard MTG as a promo code in the link in the description box below, you guys can get 10% off for your next 3 months, or your first 3 months. Nice little deal. I'm glad that Manatraders are going to let us offer that for you guys. So if you guys do sign up, you can get a little bit of discount there. It's kind of one of the first things we've gotten in the community like this, and I'm going to be reaching out, trying to find other things for the community and things like that. So other than that, Patreons, pitch for my Patreon, of course. If you want to give me some money, absolutely. But Patreons that paid for my service, you guys, Saturday, I don't care if your payment has come out for the month of January or not. I want you guys to go ahead and post your payouts or your decks for Saturday or for January. Any of you that are the stream sponsor Patreons, go ahead and post those decks. I want to play all of your guys' decks. So January, we're not going to wait for the Patreons to clear before we start running decks. We're just going to give everyone that signed up for it. So as of as of today, like if you go sign up right now, you're not just gonna get in there. That means I've got 5 people and I want all 5 decks. If one of those doesn't, then yeah, I'll move on to the next person that wants their deck this week for free. But other than that, guys, man. Oh, is the Phoenix worth it? Man, I don't know. That is a question I'm asking myself as well. Oh, God. Yeah, that's my Patreon, guys. Like, I've got different brackets on Patreon. I opened up 20 slots in the $10 bracket. You pay me 10 bucks, I will basically deck doctor your deck. I will run it on during the Patreon games. I am currently willing to take on 20 people that want this done, and that gives us 4 weeks at 5 decks a week. So, yeah, that's what I'm willing to do. So if you guys want to get in on it, there's 15 slots left. 10 bucks a piece. Yeah, I know it's a pitch. It's a pitch, yeah, absolutely. But it's a service. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Don't buy the service if you don't want the honest opinion. Right? Like, seriously. I mean, it's kind of the same service that Dev does. I know that some of you guys do deck doctors with him and everything. But I'm only giving you 1 deck a month. Now, if you want to get in on your deck being played and you don't want to pay for it, jump over to the Reddit. Post your deck there. And even if you don't post decks on Reddit, jump over to the Reddit and vote on people's decks. We definitely need a bunch of people that don't actually post their decks to vote so that we get some non-biased opinions. Or maybe even some biased opinions. I don't care. Go over there and vote. I love what the community is doing. The community is growing so much, and I've had so much fun playing with you guys. So, alright, guys, that's all I've got for you guys tonight. Dev, if you did watch and you did make it this far, sorry about the punts. As always, punts happen, man. Man, I like the decks. I like both the pirate decks. Pirates was what I was waiting on. I think pirates are awesome. I think you did a good job, Dev. I had a lot of fun. Guys, I hope you guys had a lot of fun. We're going to see you next time here on Sideboard MTG. See you guys.